when the ultimate RV.
How great were all those couples travel trailers? I mean, Chris is full of all the knowledge, isn't he? And you, like me, get to learn right along with him, which is so great. Of course, here at the Ultimate RV Expo, you can call any of our specialists if you have any of the questions that I know I have at 866-853-3510. And of course, we have over 37,000 units in stock available, ready for you to take home today. I have a feeling they're like my children, Tiff and Chris. I know you're back there and I know you're messing with me because we have affordable motorhomes coming up and they know I can see them. They know they're so close that they keep giving me a hard time, but guess what? We're here to have all the fun with you. You're part of our family and we have so many RVs to show you. Available, ready, in stock. I don't know what they're up to, but I know that it's gonna be fun. So Tiff, Chris, why don't you show us what's available and ready to take home today?
Why, thank you, Trish. Let me tell you, we are having so much fun because I got my friend Tiffany Remington with me, and we're going to be talking about some affordable motorhomes because no better way to see the freedom road, be on the freedom of the open road than with your own motorhome. Ain't that right, Tiff?
How am I doing? Did it look good? Did it look believable?
Not one bit.
I'm feeling the holiday cheer that you and Trish were talking about.
Let me tell you, I got so much holiday cheer in me.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait because you guys know what it's like to be in an RV, which the classic RV people think of instantly, they think of Class C motorhomes.
Yeah.
And this segment is all about those affordable motorhomes. So I'm really excited to have you tell me what you think about these bad boys.
Well, and also last year, Caleb and I, in the Good Sam Mobile, we traveled in the Freedom Elite. I think it was 30 FE.
The 30 FE.
And I'm really excited to kind of take a look and see the differences and similarities in this one.
The first one's going to be a little smaller. It's still a Freedom Elite.
Okay.
It's a 22, but it's one of my favorites. This is the 22 FE.
Let's go.
Let's go check it out. So I'm a big fan because obviously with Thor Freedom Elites, they can come in either the Ford or the Chevy chassis on some of them. You do have a couple that do have the diesel chassis, but this one being the 22.
This one isn't the diesel chassis.
No, this is the Ford. This is, this has that Godzilla engine.
Oh.
It's a
Tell me more about Godzilla
It's a Godzilla engine. It's a 7.3 liter V8, 350 horses on this bad boy.
Nice.
463 pounds-foot of torque on this puppy.
Yeah.
But check out the inside.
That is what we need. And 22, so it's 22 feet?
This one is actually 24 feet 1 inch. Yes.
That 1 inch, actually, the 1 inch is a huge inch, you know, especially in a small space.
Yeah.
But this is great. And I know it is smaller, but this is honestly all you really need, especially if you're traveling kind of constantly from location to location like we were last year. It was so easy to kind of pop in and out in campgrounds, also on not the side of the road, but like at the gas stations or just rest stops and all of that stuff. And it feels really great. It's like a little hotel room. So
and this one doesn't have a slide. So if you notice, I mean, look how much space.
I thought we were split out already. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? There is a slide. No, there isn't.
I mean, they're not here in the living area anyway.
But this is a lot. Okay, y'all, this real estate right here with no slide, that's
a lot of space.
That's a lot of space. So
and for something that can easily sleep, 5 people.
No, I think more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So 1, 2,
5, 6.
I usually say 1 there,
A 1 cheery Chris.
Yeah, a 1 heavy Chris. But so the Class C that we had 1 kid, he'd sleep there. The other one would sleep up here.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, right up here, you're talking about 54 by 86.
I'm going to go up a little bit. You know me, I like to crawl up.
And you got a 76-inch Dream dinette that doesn't have the legs.
Is this like a bigger clearance or is it
84 inches.
Is it because the light... That's new. Is that normally a thing?
That's just the lights we're using to kind of film for the RV
Expo.
Expo.
I was going to say, I'm like, wow, that's really nice and lit up.
And of course,
have you ever been up on one of these?
Yes, yeah. So, and
these are
it's
so nice.
It's funny because before my son, my 12-year-old, got big enough, he was sleeping in the Dream dinette. And the first Class C that we only had that small angled bed in the back.
Oh,
so it wasn't it wasn't like the queen size, 54 by 76 or 80, 60 by 80. It was small and it was cut. So this area up here was bigger. So my wife and I would actually sleep up here.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Versus back
roomy.
there.
I feel like, I don't know if this is bigger than, maybe I'm just seeing it with less stuff because we use this space as storage. So when we were traveling, we had all of our winter gear and all that stuff because it was a little bit colder, but we also had 2 grills and two of everything because Caleb is just
Because he's got to have it.
Caleb is just excessive and loves all the toys and everything. But
He's extra.
he is, and I forgot that this is where the TV is too. It's so awesome. Look, you can have your own little.
It's on the swivel, so you can watch it either up top or down
Yeah.
here in the living area. It's to me, having that is so great because with the kids, we put them up here and let them watch TV, close the curtains, have some privacy. Yeah, and then we go in the back and watch TV in the back.
Yeah,
So-
that's great. This
And-
is really, really versatile space up here.
Lighter and brighter decor for 22, but we still have the 13.5 BTU AC, the 19,000 BTU furnace inside of this one.
I think that's why this feels a lot bigger, and I thought that there was a side out was because of the lighter decor. In our Class C, it's a little bit darker, so it does feel a little bit more compact, but it does have a little bit more of a cozier feel as well. So
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, I'm coming now.
Need some help? Come on, I got you.
Here we are.
Come on.
Thank
Boom.
you.
And you also notice, you see that storage drawer
Yes,
on this
is
side?
always a must.
So you got 4 seat belts over there. You got or two. You got 2 on each, one on each side. You got seat belts for the kids. Is what I'm trying to say.
That's a
wanna
bag of it.
babba dabba,
It's a piece of
dabba
that.
dabba, numbers crisp. So you got seat belts for the kids
Yes.
on both sides.
This is perfect.
Yeah, which is good. They're comfortable, and I just always, for somebody that's riding with their back going forward, you just always gotta check
Think
on
ahead.
them every now and
No,
then.
that
yeah.
makes sense.
But I like what they did with the decor.
This is beautiful.
A little bit darker of the accents this year than what they had last year too. If you notice, last year it was that white with kind of the black streaks in them, the black and gray.
Yeah, but I think it goes well because there is lighter cabinetry and the walls are still lighter and all that stuff. So the
Yeah, the
contrast
Carolina
of it
cherry
makes...
is gone. Now we got the ivory.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
tell him, Chris.
Isn't
All
that,
about
isn't that
the
beautiful?
ivory.
Look how beautiful that smells.
And I personally like the depth of these kind of cabinets because some cabinets are a little bit too deep that things just start getting lost in the back, so.
Well, when you guys were using yours and you're going across the country, how would you maximize the space inside your Class C, and why a Class C?
Well, first of all, let's talk about the space. We did a lot of like cubby containers and all that stuff because that helps. You can stack the containers on one another, and it
Right.
also keeps everything contained. So when you open it, things aren't like flying out. These drawers and all that stuff don't open because obviously you can kind of see right here with there's.
Yeah, it's a good strong latch.
It's a
magnet
good strong
yeah.
latch while you're driving. Class C, though, what I absolutely loved, and I mentioned it earlier before, is the ease of just popping up camp and doing whatever you need to do and then closing up and then hitting
Yeah.
the road. I think when we had even our Class A, which is a little bit bigger, anytime you go a little bit bigger, obviously there's going to be more stuff.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you have to
You gotta
take a little
plan
bit
for
more
it.
time
Yeah,
to put to put everything together. But the Class C is so easy. You just pull in, pull out, and the length of it, you can fit in any campsite.
Yeah,
that was another
yes.
thing to consider.
Yes.
If you're doing travel trailers, or toy haulers, or any fifth wheels, there are some campgrounds that have length capacity. So
Yeah.
that's something to think
Still,
about.
a lot of state parks do. So if anything
Yep.
that's over 30, 35 feet, you
Yep.
always got to call and watch out.
Yeah.
Which is another great reason why with the Ultimate RV Expo, these units are here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those prototypes people saw at the shows where they had to pay to get in, and
Yep.
oh God, it was such a hassle.
Yeah.
You don't know if that's actually how it was going to be because that was a prototype of the unit.
Yeah,
It might be a
that's
foot longer,
true.
it might be a foot shorter, it might be
That's
5 feet
true.
longer.
Yeah.
So, here, you walk away with that RV going to camp tonight.
Exactly. Yeah.
There, or if you go to the camp, you go someplace else, you're going to have to wait 6 to 8 months for that new RV. And you're still not guaranteed that it's going to get it. If you're trying to book those campsites, 6 to 8 months from now is past prime camping season.
Yeah.
So it's just, to me, camping became so popular last year and even a little bit of the year before because people realized getting your RV is the safest way to go see America.
Yeah.
And you have your family, this is your home. You got things like a dream dinette with no legs. Beautiful, beautiful toppers on this, cup holders, NFC charging plates.
Yeah.
Cubbies with dual USB, storage doors up top with these beautiful glazed cabinets with gas strut arms. I mean, decorative wood balances, large windows.
The intentionality of the storage unit in this rig, I think, is perfect because sometimes I think it's either too much or not enough. And I
Right.
think, with this space, they did it right. And
did it right.
it is really great. And I know that Chris and I are kind of bantering back and forth about all of the pros and cons, and it might be overwhelming for you guys. So make sure if you have any questions or if there's, anything that's kind of lingering on your mind, we have show specialists waiting around, ultimatervexpo.com
Yes.
or 866-853-3510. We have people for you.
And I like how they didn't change the dash.
No.
A few years ago,
I like it.
Yeah, a few years ago they changed it. Last year they got it right. We got that 10-inch touchscreen down there.
Let me
You got
come
the
in.
molded cup holders and stuff like that. It looks good. It's clean.
How do I look driving sideways?
you look like you're sideways driving sideways.
Oh, I promise I don't drive sideways when I'm driving the Class C. But I love the Class C, at least compared to our Class A driving, because I feel like it drives a little bit more of like a car rather than like a bus. So it's less intimidating for me. There is the cons of, you do have a little bit more of blind spots on the sides, but I don't know. I feel more kind of sturdy and steadfast in a Class C when I'm driving it. So
Yeah, I think
Love it.
it's one of the great things about being able to come to a Camping World location and having so many across the country.
Yeah.
If you're interested in a Class C, come do a test drive.
Absolutely.
Take it out and see. It's not as difficult as you think, but I
No.
also don't look. I need to preface that. Come try it for yourself, because I love it. I loved ours. I miss ours. But if you've never driven anything, say, oh, well, the only thing I've had my whole entire life is a Ford Fiat. You might want to come give one a test run for a hot minute. The Mr. Bean car ain't gonna cut it.
That's how I was. So if I can say, that I faced my fears and was able to do it, I'm like,
Right.
anybody can.
Speaking of facing fears, I saw myself in this glossy
I was gonna
reflection.
say-
Wow, this is new.
Let me do a little hair check
oh,
here,
no, I'm not
okay?
even gonna try.
Let me try.
You got
There
the
we go,
fridge
get a little
freezer
fluff.
combo right here, 7 cubic foot, gas, electric.
This is
and
sleek.
I'd say I'm gonna step out the way so you can do the bathroom
Yeah,
and the
let me
bedroom,
check a look.
and then we'll go outside.
This is really great. I love the size of this bathroom, especially for what'd you say again? It was 24.1.
This is 24 feet 1 inch.
This is such a spacious shower. Hey Kev, bye Kev. I need an extra, if I'm not gonna have a tub, I at least need some extra room, especially if I'm gonna shower with my little baby girl and help her out. This is perfect size.
Got the big
for
skylight
anybody.
in
Yeah,
there.
and the skylight is gorgeous. You got the fan.
Porcelain bowl.
Toilet, beautiful. I love how the countertops kind of flowed right into the bathroom from the front as well. Now I'm gonna come here out.
And there's
Get
our
back in.
slide right there, nestling up the queen bed.
Okay, so this is a slide. At first I was like, wait, this is one or is this not? No, this is absolutely gorgeous. Queen, is this a camper queen or a regular queen?
That is a regular queen.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
So, and if you notice, because it's in the slide, you got to walk around.
You're right. Yeah.
So yeah, you get the space. You still get the large back window with the decorative valance. You get the TV
Yep.
mount and everything back there as well. You get the side windows,
This is
the
everything
decorative
that you need.
headboard, as
And-
well as the storage.
And you have the little curtain that kind of closes it off into a room as well for
Yep.
privacy. So it is golden.
So
Everything that you need.
The all-new Thor Freedom Elite 22 FEF.
Oh.
The Ford sitting on that 350 chassis, that E350, and it has 30.9 cubic feet of storage on the outside. Beautiful fiberglass, large awning with the LED light strip. It does have the generator on it as well. 4,000 watt, the sealed safety windows all the way around. It's got a 40-gallon fresh, 29-gallon gray, 25-gallon black.
It's on the other side, I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah. Those are on the
Yep.
other side. Yeah, and with the RV Ultimate Expo, what's great about being able to do the show is we're able to show you some highlights of each one of these RVs.
Exactly.
But you really need some time to go through it, which is why we got show specialists standing by right now to give you the walkthrough that you deserve and be able to answer your questions one-on-one. Tiff and I would love to be able to do it, but I can't hear you. So, if you do have questions, what's the phone number again for somebody to call?
866-8. Well, actually, yeah, I might need help with that.
866-853-3510. Yes, and don't forget to go to the RVUltimateExpo.com and register for your chance to win. We got another Class C coming up.
All right.
We're Wade and Abby. We love camping because it gets us outside, and this is our playground. This is where we adventure, this is where we find inspiration, and this is what we love to do. It's a lifestyle for us.
We're here! In, honey?
We're out here in the beautiful Arizona desert getting off the beaten path.
So here's some of our best tips and tricks for off-grid camping. Off-grid camping means you're gonna wanna have all your essentials and necessities with you because you're not gonna have your amenities close by.
So you can never have too much water in the desert. Always make sure to top off the water supply before you hit the road.
Now, you may not have cell reception when you're out here, so that means you're gonna wanna have some analog mapping. Bring an atlas in the RV, or even just download a digital map right to your phone.
Oh, check this out.
Make sure to fill up on gas before you head out and bring an extra gas can just in case.
And you wanna make sure you camp in areas where you can go play outside and do the things you love to do.
Whoa! Yeah!
Sunscreen's important anytime you're outside, but especially out here in the desert. So don't forget to use a high SPF and reapply often.
Always make sure to bring the tools to swap out a flat tire, and make sure your spare tire's in great shape. In case of emergency, it's important to have a satellite communication device, especially when you're off-grid camping. Waterproof matches or a lighter are a must when you're out here to start a fire, because when the sun goes down, it gets chilly.
As a professional makeup artist, camping allows me to get out into nature and always re-inspires my creativity.
It's the epicenter for adventure, and this here is a perfect base camp. Oh!
Oh, rookie.
Hey.
Rookie mistake. Camping in an RV allows us to get out and experience something new and different on every trip.
We're super stoked for the next adventure.
How amazing is that?
Wow, it looks
Yeah.
pretty good.
You can absolutely travel different with the Ultimate RV Expo in your affordable motorhome, which is what Tiffany Remington and myself are talking about right now. Tiff, what'd you think of that Freedom Elite?
I loved it. I actually kind of, at first I was like, oh, it's a little bit smaller, but then actually when you stand in it, for some reason the walls kind of start expanding. So, and I feel like that's almost every rig that you step into, and you kind of get used to your space. So I loved it.
Class C's especially because you usually get a little bit more headroom inside of a Class C than you do a lot of travel trailers.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't have a truck to tow the RV and you're looking for something affordable to go see America the safest way possible, motorhomes are your best bet.
Yeah.
These Class C's right now with the Ultimate RV Expo pricing, rates where they are because you know they're going up. We're coming into a new year. Now is the
Rates
time
are
to
low.
hop on these bad boys. We saw beauty in the Freedom Elite 22. Now we're going to check out the 3251 LE Forest River Forester. Let me tell you.
Chris, show me it.
So we went from the Godzilla engine to the Triton engine. This has
Okay,
got
now
that
did you make up the Godzilla
No, I
engine,
did-
or
I
that's
did
like
not.
a thing?
I did not. I
okay,
didn't give it that
explain-
name,
okay.
but one of our engineers told me no, it's actually called the Godzilla engine. I was like, is that official? So it's what the engineer told me. So that's what
You're
I'm
gonna go with it.
I'm gonna go with it.
I'm gonna go with it too.
7.3 liter Triton V8 in this one, sitting
Beautiful.
on that E450 Super Duty chassis. So you got the passing power.
Lord.
Now,
Yes.
but this one, Tiff, a
Yes.
little bit bigger. You're looking at 32 feet, 3
That's a
inches.
lot of bit bigger.
But wait till you see the space inside this 32.
All right, here I go. Blind seeing what?
So you got a few more upgraded features and amenities in this one. You still get, the same. You got a 4,000 watt generator on this
Whoa.
one. You still get the foam core insulation all the way around, 84-inch high ceilings. This one though comes with a 15,000 BTU AC and a 30,000 BTU furnace. So a little bit more upgraded amenities and features.
There's a lot of
Yes, yeah, it's a lot of wow, yeah.
what to look at. There's so much going on. This doesn't feel like a Class C. It actually feels a little bit more of kind of slipping into like a Class A, like kind of what ours feels like, especially with this slide out. But I'm also noticing this slide out, which I have never seen in person before, and I'm absolutely obsessed. But we'll get back to there.
We'll get to that here in a minute.
I want to see what you got here.
I like what Forest River has done with the Forester line. So obviously they have a couple.
Yeah.
And this one being their affordable Class C motorhomes. What they did was they mixed affordability and luxury.
Yeah.
And they do that extremely well.
Yeah.
Mainly because of their manufacturing process. They like to reduce and reuse and shrink that carbon footprint on everything that they make.
That's
so
huge.
it does.
That's really, really important.
It impacts the environment, but it also means they're able to pass along some savings.
Yeah.
So get a little bit of an upgrade in here, but to me, the only negative that I saw was I'm so used to now seeing the lighter interiors, seeing the darker cabinetry just kind of struck me a little bit. bit.
See, I am way into this darker cabinetry, especially because it's more like walnut, so it brings a little bit more warmth. It's not like the yellowy kind of 80s that you see. So it is coming back like the traditional organic modern. I'm throwing out some like
Okay.
I'm trying to get Trish
I was gonna say, you
to
and
be
Trish.
very, very proud of me. Organic, traditional, modern, transitional.
Oh my
But
goodness.
these cabinets are kind of falling in line with what is popular these days now,
Yeah.
actually. So, but you have like the lighter walls, so the contrast still, you know, makes it light and bright and still feel really airy. As well as I'm noticing the furniture pieces, they're more modular, which is more modern,
Yes.
and it's also lighter.
Modular was the term I was trying to think of. When I saw these, I
You're
was like, oh, what
welcome.
is that? Yes, thank you. It's like, oh, they look like big old thick chiclets. But it's
Good
modular.
old thick, big chiclets.
They're big old thick chiclets.
No, the modular feel, look and feel of it makes it really organic. Where do you come up with thick chiclets?
Well, because they look like thick chiclets. I mean, what's wrong with it?
Chiclets is actually square and like.
These that haven't look, they're square, but they're rounded. Thick
Okay,
chiclets.
if you're in Chris's world, these are the thick chiclet, nice sofas. But yeah, no, this really is beautiful, modular,
Yeah.
and gorgeous. Does this pull down?
This does. Plus, we got
Okay.
the seat belts, and yes, this does jackknife out into a
Oh,
bed.
lovely.
So
Back up here.
my kids are big fans of these. I was gonna say, plus we got the fold down for the cup holder.
Love it.
I mean, you just can't.
Let me take a little sit.
With all the additions and
not
features that they're adding into RVs these days, you can't really beat it.
Oh, actually, you know what? While I'm rubbing this is really great too because spill-proof and all of that stuff. And Oso, especially, he likes to.
He likes to
He
get up
does
and dig a little
this.
bit.
He goes, and then circles, and then tries to nestle in. So it gives like an extra layer of protectant. But no, especially if you're traveling with kids, I think this is a great, easy wipe down material, which I haven't felt in
And-
any of the other rigs too.
If you notice, they're overstuffed these days too. The plushness of the furniture
Yeah.
that are coming in the
I was
RVs.
going to say, I'm looking
much
at
nicer.
the back
Yeah.
that you're sitting
Look how
on right
thick
now.
that
It
is.
is thick.
Yeah.
Because what is important, these turn into your cushions when you
Yes.
push this down for an extra bedding. So that's why the thickness matters.
The other thing about the coating that they have on these,
Mm-hmm.
to your point, it makes it a little bit more comfortable. You won't have that sweat stick like
are
you
you a
have.
sweaty, stickier?
I am a sweaty, sticky sleeper. So it's like, you know how you would wake up and just have to peel yourself off, some of those cushions sometimes? You don't really have that here.
Well, that's good. Or if you do, it's just wiped
Yeah,
out
it's
really
easier.
easy.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You do have the beveled edges here on your table, on your dinette, which is on the campsite.
This
Beautiful
actually,
panoramic
I
window.
want to point this out. I don't know if it is for design or more actually functionality because every
Both.
single time that I slide out of this, I usually hit the corner when it's square. So
Mm-hmm.
it is actually nice that it's a little bit more rounded off.
Having that there. Plus, it's a dream dinette, so there's no legs there. We got the storage drawers
Oh, that's
underneath.
huge. Yeah.
Got the dash over there under the bunk over cab, which is a 60 by 80 bunk over cab. Kind of like what we saw in the 22, just a little bit different dimension. Where that one over there was 54 by 96, this one's 60 by 80. And we do have the TV up there on the swivel.
Yeah.
And I kind of like this decorative curtain that they have here.
Yes, it's not too bad. I
Oh,
love
okay.
it. This is something that I might dress Faye in actually. It's
Okay.
it's very neutral. It's cute. I
It's
like
very
it.
fancy.
It is. You know what's fancy are these poles that they look definitely.
Those look more sturdy.
Or are these more chiclet looking?
No, that
No.
would be that would be more of a pack of gum. Just a regular old,
We need to send this kid
clove
to
gum.
interior design.
and you tell what's on my mind right now.
You're hungry.
I'm hungry.
It's about
I'm a little
dinner
bit
time.
hungry.
No, this is gorgeous. I'm gonna vouch for these beautiful walnut, and they actually you can feel a little bit of green too. And
Decorative, kind of almost live edge.
Yeah, it's super gorgeous. I love.
Plus, we got the
poles.
Connects Entertainment Center there with the USB, the HDMI. You got
Got it
storage
all.
here. You got your generator and your command center here, giving you the voltage, cutting your gen on. You do have a 4,000 watt generator in this beauty, and you got the 10 cubic foot Magic Chef 12 volt fridge.
Wow.
Nice
Wait, did
little
you see-
upgrade.
Okay, this is also, it's all about the little things, you
Yeah.
know, and being very thoughtful. Even with the pads on it, I love that this kind of locks the fridge into place while you're traveling because we've actually had a couple times where our fridge went boo and all of our glass stuff went everywhere and it
Didn't
was...
that happen when you guys came to California when we did the cook-off?
Yes, it did. There's a lot of time we don't want to talk about
Yes.
that, but we still won the cook-off.
Yeah, and I blamed it on Caleb.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Always
he
blame
told me, I
Caleb.
was going to say, he told me it wasn't actually his fault.
Yeah. Always blame Caleb. Always blame Caleb, okay? Okay, no, this is awesome. Really spacious.
Great, but 10.7 cubic feet. The other thing that I like what they did is how they positioned the sink and the cooktop over
Yeah,
here.
you got some extra space on here for
Yeah.
prep as well.
And you got the Greystone convection oven as a microwave as opposed to...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Open that. I've never seen that. What?
Yeah. It's a way to give you an
Whoa.
oven without giving you an actual gas oven.
Wow.
So you got the microwave and the convection there. You know, kind of like combining a little bit, save, but also give you a little
I
something.
didn't know that was a thing.
Glass cooktop, got the stainless steel bowl. The bowl sink, to me, because I'm so used to seeing those, those stainless steel, those farmhouse style sinks. Seeing this, I was like, okay, that's actually kind of cool.
In our Class A, when we renovated our RV, we put in a bowl sink, and everyone loved it. It was like the highlight of the kitchen.
Functionality wise, what's the big difference between the rectangle and the bowl?
Honestly, there really wasn't. I think I fit more of my, well, yeah, no. I fit huge pots in here because they're that big. I mean,
Because my thought is the pots are round, the pans are round, they're not rectangle.
I guess the like if sheet pans and all that stuff, it gets a little bit more. But I'm holding it up like this and all the stuff. I guess you
And
figure
to
it
me,
out,
because I
but-
don't do dishes, because I learned a long time ago, you take the most expensive dish that she has and you break it, then you don't have to worry about doing dishes.
You. Okay, we're walking
Don't give me that look, Cam.
I need you to come in here and
Yes.
show me this part because
Okay.
I actually had some people in my DMs when we were transitioning a little bit earlier
Yes.
asking about some motorhomes that have
Yeah.
kind of like a bunk situation. I didn't
Yes.
really have too many models in top of my mind, but
This 3251 LE Forester is great not only because of the space, dogs, kids, adults, whatever. You have some entertaining and
this goes
sleeping
up,
options
yeah?
in this. Yeah, so this lifts up,
Wow.
locks into place. You got a little storage spot here, and you got the same thing that we have over there as far as the jackknife
so
sofa.
jackknife's down.
Right here.
Stop.
Entertainment, and you got the TV right there.
Wait.
So you got the TV on the swivel in the cab, TV right here by the bathroom, right across from the bunks, as well as some additional storage, entertainment, and just luxury.
Okay, this is the Class C model for me. Like
Yes.
this is what I see us traveling in. I
The
need
Class
it.
C.
It's a must. Wait, okay, sorry, Kev. I'm gonna open this a little bit and show you the huge bathroom.
Right.
And a tubby. You know I love
You
my
got the surround
tubbies.
in there. Yes, you got plenty of space.
Oh, and look at this beautiful surround. It has like kind of like a faux marble look. It looks very gorgeous, very durable. I love, love, love it. And ooh, this is kind of like almost a mock of like a soapstone kind of thing.
They thought about it.
They
put
thought
design
like
and
literally did so well with the design. Like, mwah, wouldn't really change anything.
the form and function in there too, because the sink is undermounted, so you don't have to worry about the seal on the base of the sink getting dirty and chipping. And
Okay, this is also like a
Wipe
huge
down.
thing that you don't see in most motorhome bathrooms is storage space. with the
actual
sink.
functional storage. Yeah.
Wait, this is literally my favorite model.
Okay.
I'm sold. I
Well, you
am
know
sold.
what? With the Ultimate RV Expo, we got somebody who helped you take it home today.
Well-
Because that's the great thing about Camper World Gander. You can take these home
I
today.
am not flying home. There's a snowstorm that's coming, so I might not be flying home. I'm gonna be driving this bad boy back to Portland.
Look at my storage shelves that we have back here.
my
You got the 12 volt port here, so if you want to plug a TV and mount it in the back, you can. But you got great ward space, drawers, hangers. You got a bed that's nestled over here with more storage around it, as well as some LED lights. And my
I'm
favorite,
so into
window
this.
there for crossbreeds.
I am so into this. Look at wait, is that detail on the wall? You see like the checker detail, or is
It's
that
kind of like a
shadow?
textured paper. No, it's a textured paper.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Everything's so well intentional and like beautifully blended together.
Well, let's go take a quick look outside
All right.
because I know
All right,
we're
all
running
right, all
short
right.
on time.
Yeah. Let's roll.
But that's the great thing about the Ultimate RV Expo. We're giving you some highlights of these beautiful, affordable motorhomes, but we do have show specialists standing by. If you got questions about this Forest River Forester 3251 LE, 32 feet 3 inches, can sleep, 5, 6, 8,
yeah, a
up
lot.
to 8 comfortably.
Oh my God.
Large awning with LED light strip, tons of storage with rotocast, as well as a 4,000 watt generator on it. Let me tell you, you will be able to pick this up and take it home today. Just let our show specialist know.
I honestly am speechless. I'm gonna keep saying like wow. I mean it when I say I think this is the Class C.
For you.
The Class C for me. This
Well,
might be our next move.
Speaking of Class C, I'm gonna throw it back to somebody who's super classy. Trish, take it away from us.
Oh, Chris, you angel, you and Tiff are the best. I do